Good morning, guys. My name is Ash, and this is Solar Movement. I have a fun little flow for you guys today. This will be an hour-ish vinyasa flow. It's going to be more of like a meditative flow. So we're going to start with a few of the same asanas, the same poses, and then we're going to add on. So you're going to be doing a lot of the same movement, but it's going to increase in fun and in challenge at the same time. With that being said, just choose the options that feel good for you. Move with your breath and go in that little trance state of movement. I don't have any music playing, but if you would like to go along with music, I will tag a beautiful little Spotify playlist in the bio for you to go along with. So if you want to go ahead and pause and find that video, this is the time to do it. And then play when you're ready. I'm excited to be here. I love recording these videos for you guys. So without further ado, grab your blocks if you have them, grab some water, grab a towel because you might get a little sweaty. Let's go ahead and begin in puppy pose. If you want to do supportive puppy pose with your hands on top of blocks, that is also an option. And just send your hips high, dropping your forehead and your forearms down onto the mat. Just taking a few breaths here, grounding down into the earth. Breathe in. And breathe out. Feeling the contact of your forehead, touching your mat, touching your space. Breathe in. Open the mouth, and without forcing the exhale out, can you just let it trickle out? Again, inhale. And open the mouth and let it trickle on out. Maybe wagging your hips side to side. Then maybe adding your forehead. Doing something that feels good. Beautiful. Press into your hands and come up through tabletop. Bringing your wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And actually, let's switch it up a little bit. Let's bring your big toes to touch, your knees wide, and inhale, dropping the belly, finding a different shape in cow pose. And exhale, rounding the spine, pushing your palms into the earth, rounding your spine and sending your hips towards your heels. Inhale, dropping the belly, arching your back. And exhale, rounding your spine, rounding down towards your heels. Inhale, come up. Exhale, round. One more time. Inhale, come up. And exhale, round your back and send your booty to your heels. And then crawl your hands forward, finding a wide, or just a, wide-legged child pose, toes. Opening up the inner thighs. If you want to call an intention into your practice, go ahead and do that now. Bringing awareness to your whole body and asking yourself, what do I need? How can I show up for myself today? Instead of just forcing and trudging yourself through a practice or through the day, maybe slowing down and asking, what do I need? What can I give my body? And call it in. And there's your intention. Come up through table. Bring your knees back underneath your hips. Tuck your toes. And just start to rock forward and back with your toes tucked. Just getting a nice little toe stretch. And then find stillness. And then bringing your right leg out towards the side, so out towards the right off your mat. Oh, Molly's not getting in the frame. Hopefully my cues aren't enough because it's fine. We love Molly. And then press that outer edge of your foot down. And then just rock side to side, bending the right knee and then straightening it. And then maybe coming up and down the mat. Pressing into the hands, spreading the fingers. And coming down and forward, bringing your foot right back underneath your right hip. Extending the left foot out. Pressing that left outer edge down and just coming back and forth. And then maybe hinging your right knee, bending it and then straightening it. Bend and straighten. Just finding movements that feel good in your body today. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And then bring it back to center. Then inhale your left arm forward and your right leg back. Flexing the toes. The pinky is spiraling down, both pinkies. And inhale, come up. Exhale, round your knee to your elbow. Engaging your core. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, extend long. Exhale, round, pushing into your right palm. And then dropping your left palm, forearm down, extending your right toes out towards the back of your space. And just bring your right leg up, the heel up and down, just warming up the glutes. And then bring your right knee back to center, pressing into your left hand to bring it back up. Extend your right arm long, your left leg long. Stretch, 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 breathe in. And exhale, round. Animals. Inhale, extend. Flex the foot. Exhale, round. Breathe in. And exhale, round. Inhale, extend, extend. Dropping your right forearm down. And then just pulse the left heel up a few times. One more time, bring it up. And then bring it down and move through tabletop and meet me in downward facing dog, tucking your toes and sending your hips high. Just start to walk the heels up and down. Pressing into all 10 fingertips. Finding stillness here. Your knees can be bent if your back body is feeling a little tight this morning. Beautiful. Now look forward and just maybe crisscross your way towards the front of the mat. So your left leg can go to the right side, your right to the left, and then bending, finding some playfulness, something different. Beautiful. And once you get to the front, maybe your feet are hips width distance apart if that space is nice in your body, or your big toes can touch. Inhale, maybe using your blocks to halfway lift. And exhale, fold down, bending your knees generously, shaking your head yes, shaking your head no, and shake your head yes again to end on a happy note. Grabbing opposite elbows and just rocking side to side. Find stillness here. Place your left hand down, lengthen your left leg, bend your right knee. Inhale, kind of shift forward a little bit. And exhale, bend your left knee, straighten your right leg, and exhaling your right hand up towards the ceiling. Getting a nice stretch in the right side of the leg. And then circle your right arm in front of you and behind you. It's warming up the shoulder. Hey, Moms. I think she needs to go inside. And then bring your right hand down, bending your right knee, straightening the left. Breathe in. And exhale, peel yourself open on the left side, spreading the fingers wide, feeling the stretch on the left outer leg. Belly is pressing into your spine. And finding those arm movements here. Circling them forward and then backward. Beautiful. Place your left hand down, bend your left knee. Inhale, finding that halfway lift, pressing either into the floor, the shins, or the thighs, finding that flat-ish back. And exhale, fold. And then inhale, press into your feet to rise up into stand. Roll your shoulders up and back. And just start to kind of pick your heels up and then dropping them, allowing your shoulders to get involved too, just shaking off any sleep or anything that's happened today. Flick your wrists. I hear something crawling around in my backyard. I don't know what it is. Molly, do you know what it is? I'm looking at something. Maybe they're just squirrels. All right, beautiful. Inhale, bend your knees, swoop your arms up. Gaze up. And exhale, clear your space, bringing your arms down, bending your knees up. Inhale, exhale, clearing the space. Find that a few times. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Keep your arms raised. Spread your fingers. Plug your shoulders down your back. Close your eyes. Finding star pose. Noticing what's coming up. Open your eyes and then heel toe your feet, either hips width distance apart if they weren't already, or big toes to touch and heels slightly apart. And let's begin, my friends. So send your hips back, finding chair pose. Long lines through your fingers all the way down to your tailbone. Inhale, sink a little deeper on the exhale. Maybe finding a few pulses here, warming up the thighs, pressing into all 10 toes into the heels to rise. Your core is engaged. And then inhale, exhale to stand, bringing your right knee to your chest and release your fingers around your right knee, bringing it up. You can keep your hands here, or if you want to challenge, maybe releasing your hands from your knee and seeing if you can keep your knee where it was. Breathe in. And exhale, send your right leg back behind you, finding a high lunge, a crescent. Opening the chest, gazing up, engaging the inner thighs, squeezing the right glutes, sink a little deeper in the left knee. Breathe in, expand through the spine. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale your arms higher up towards the sky, and on the exhale, send your left hand behind you, your right arm in front of you, finding a twist. Gazing past your left shoulder, your left middle finger. Stretching wide. Breathe. Inhale. Stay on the exhale and swing your left arm forward, finding that crescent. And then you're going to drop your right heel down, moving through wide-legged goddess. So my heels are in, my toes are out, bending and then coming up. Bending and then coming up. Bend, stay here, then drop your hands low, sending your hips high for a wide-legged forward fold, dropping your head. Bend your right knee, hinge over, bend your left knee. Do this a few times. Warming up the hip flexors. Pressing into your hands. If your hands feel good and sturdy here on the ground, keep them here. But if you want to find a little bit more spice in your life, maybe bringing your hands off of the earth and just maybe bringing them into prayer. And just bending right to left. Feeling the outer edge of the foot pressing you through center. Few more here. Inhale to center. Drop your hands down if they're not already, and exhale, fold. Maybe bringing your hands behind you and between your legs and finding a stretch here. Yeah, it feels nice. Then beautiful, bring your hands back through center and walk your hands to the back of your mat. So you're framing your right foot now. We're gonna do the exact thing we just did on the front, but in reverse. And this is the ladder flow, my friends. So inhale, gaze forward, ground down through your right foot. And inhale, press up into crescent. And then exhale, sink a little deeper, opening the chest. Strong fingers, try not to do the floppy hands. Find your foundation, your strength. Inhale, extend. And then exhale, twist open towards the right this time. Gazing past your right middle finger, your right shoulder. Creating that inner long line of energy through the left leg, the left heel. Where the squirrels are. Inhale your right arm back up towards the sky with your left, and then bring your left knee into your chest. Whoop. I'm on a hill. This is a little bit difficult. I hear you, Moles. And releasing your fingers around your knee, bringing it up, and then maybe releasing your knee, lifting your arms up towards the ceiling. Inhale. And then exhale, dropping your left foot down, finding chair pose. Stay here for a few breaths, and I'll let my dog go in. Inhale, expand through the spine. And exhale, sinking deeper in your chair. Inhale. Then exhale, fold down, sending your hips high towards the sky. Forward fold. Oh my gosh. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Sending your left leg back, your right foot is in front of you, and then you're just gonna creepy crawl all the way towards the front of your space. That left foot is back in front. Ground down your hands towards the earth and send your right foot back to meet your left. Inhale, finding chair. Exhale, standing up. Inhale, send your arms up, gaze up, maybe finding a back bend here. Exhale, swan dive, leave with your heart, forward fold. Ground your hands down and step or jump back into high plank, pressing the earth away. Everything is engaging into the midline of your body. And then lower all the way down. Press into the big toe tips, into your pelvis, and inhale, find baby cobra, lifting your palms, long lines of energy in the spine. So don't arch your neck up to look at the video, but keep your neck engaged with your spine, so long lines. Drop down. Slide your palms down to the low ribs, press into your palms, inhale for cobra. Bhujangasana is coming up next. For upward facing dog, lift your knees, your thighs, gaze up, and then exhale, pushing through to downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale your right leg up towards the ceiling, and then exhale, bringing it forward, gazing up, and then bringing your left to meet your right, and sending down into chair. And this is where we're going to continue to add on. Inhale, expand. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Actually, we're going to do the left side, and then we're going to add on. So inhale, lift your left knee up towards the ceiling. Maybe holding it in with your palms, giving yourself a little hip compression here. Then maybe releasing the hands up towards the ceiling, keeping your knee there. Breathe in. And exhale, sending it back, finding that high lunge, that crescent, sending your heart up. Inhale, create space. And then exhale, twist open towards the right. Engage the inner thighs to find that balance. Bring your right arm to meet your left, gaze up. And then exhale, pivot over through the left, finding that goddess squat, bending your knees, sitting low. Long spine here, finding a few pulses here. Inhale, stay low. Exhale, drop your hands, send your hips up. Wide-legged forward fold. Hello. And then bending your right knee and then your left. You can release your hands off of the earth if that feels good. Beautiful. Inhale, find stillness, halfway lift. Then exhale, fold. Maybe this time crawling your fingers towards the front of your head, finding a different stretch here. Inhale your arms underneath your face. And on the exhale, bend your left knee, coming over towards the back of your space again. Gaze forward, breathe in. Exhale, press up into high lunge crescent. Breathe in, expand through the spine, through the fingertips, and exhale, twist open towards the left. Breathe. Exhale, bring your left arm to meet your right, gaze up, and then bring your right knee to center, up towards the chest. Yes. Nice job, guys. Maybe releasing the knee and bringing your hands up. And exhale, dropping it down, finding chair. Send those hips back. Belly is engaged. Long lines of energy. Breathe in. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale, fold, sending the hips high. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Send your right leg back. Then you're just going to crawl through center, over towards the right, to the top of your mat. Inhale. Exhale, bring your left to meet your right, finding chair. And then press up to stand. Inhale, swoop your arms up. And on the exhale, dive down, forward fold. Press your hands into the mat and then step or hop back, choosing your vinyasa, your chaturanga. You can be on your knees. You can move through cobra or up dog, lowering halfway. Inhale up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful, guys. Inhale your left leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring it back in between your hands. Gaze forward, bringing your right to meet your left, finding chair. Now let's add on. Sinking low, long spine, y'all. Breathe in. Exhale, bring your right knee to your chest. Maybe the challenge is to not hold it this time. And then once you're there, extend it long, flexing the toes. Try not to hinge back with your back either. See if you can keep your ribs above your hips. Your foot doesn't have to be super high. Look at mine. We're here. We're human. Breathe in. And then exhale with that leg straight. Send it back to your crescent. Inhale up. Exhale, twist open towards the left. Inhale the left, coming up towards the right. Exhale, drop that right heel and move through goddess. Inhale, stand. And on the exhale, cactus your arms and stick out your tongue. Beautiful. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lion's breath, stick out the tongue. Inhale, come up. Exhale, goddess, lion's breath. Stay low, cactus the arms, and pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay low, and then drop your hands, send your hips high, down, wide-legged fold, excuse me. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Crawl over towards your right, towards the back, and look up, and then stand up into crescent. And exhale, twisting open towards the right. Inhale your right to meet your left, look up. Then on the exhale, swoop that left leg forward, maybe keeping it straight. Flexing the toes towards the ceiling. Plug the shoulders down. And then bending the knee and sending it towards your right, finding chair. Inhale. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Send that left leg behind you. Crawl over towards the front of your mat. Gaze forward, bringing your right to meet your left, finding chair. Exhale, sink deeper. Press into the feet, stand up. Exhale, palms to your side. Close your eyes. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Inhale your arms up. On the exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Plant your hands and step or jump back to chaturanga. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring it forward in between your hands. Gaze forward. Step your left to meet your right, finding chair. Inhale your left knee up towards the ceiling. And extend the left foot long, flexing the toes. And then on the exhale, keep that left leg straight, finding high lunge. Inhale. And then exhale, swoop open towards the right, twist. Inhale your right to meet your left, gaze up. And then exhale, pivot over towards the left, finding goddess. Send your arms up, breathe and stand. Exhale, cactus and lions. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, press up. Exhale, down. Stay down for 5, 4, 3. Open the chest. 2, 1. Sink low to drop your hands down. Send your hips up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Crawl your hands to frame your left foot facing the back of your space. Gaze forward. And then inhale, press into your foot and lift up the crescent. Exhale, twist open towards the left. Inhale, bring your arms up. And then exhale, bring your right through center, finding that balance. Flexing the right toes, keeping the legs straight if possible. Inhale, bend your knee. On the exhale, sit low into chair. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Send your right foot back and then crawl, stay low, meeting me at the front. Gaze forward, left to meet your right, finding chair. You guys are doing such a great job. Just one more add-on after we do the left side. Inhale, and then exhale, press up to stand. Bring your arms towards your side. Inhale, swoop them up, gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands and step or hop back, choosing your vinyasa. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Excuse me, down dog. Be in your body, Ash. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bring it forward. Gaze up. Step into chair. Stay low. Spread the fingers. Release the jaw. Inhale your left knee up. Wait, did we already do this side? We did. We are adding on. Excuse me. Drop your left foot. Inhale your right knee up towards the sky. The adding on is now we're going into dancing Shiva. This is our last add-on until we continue to get down on the ground. So option 1 is to keep your knee bent and interlacing your hands around your knee. Maybe the left hand stays on the right knee and lifting your right arm up. And then option 2 is to swoop that right arm behind you. So this is option 1 for dancing Shiva. For this full expression, you can grab your left peace fingers and interlace them around your big right toe, lifting your right arm up, then pressing your leg away and twisting over towards the right. Might take you a second. If you get out, just get back in. You all know the drill. If you fall out, it don't mean you're a bad yogi. Just breathe and go slow. Woo, just kicked that block. I'm also on a hill, so it's a little tougher for me. Beautiful job, guys. Then swing that right leg back, lifting your arms, high lunge. Then exhale. We're gonna go ahead and just pivot towards the right, finding goddess. Then inhale, we're gonna now just turn towards the back of your mat, finding that high lunge. Inhale here. Then exhale, swoop that left leg forward, maybe, and finding your option and working through dancing Shiva, maybe with your knee, or extending it long. See if I step here, if it's a little bit better. Beautiful. Release that leg and step down into chair. Inhale, exhale, sink a little deeper. And then forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step that left leg back and listen for the change. We're actually going to turn towards the center and find Skandasana on the left side first, bending the knee, straightening the right leg, and crawl over, bending the right knee, straightening the left leg. You can always keep your hands on the ground. We're just going to find that a few times. Beautiful. And once you go on the right, bend your left knee, coming through center, gazing up, bringing that right to meet your left, chair pose. Exhale, press up to stand. Inhale your arms up. And exhale, fold. Beautiful. Plant your hands, breathe in, and then on the same exhale, choose your chaturanga. Inhale, halfway lift, back bend. Then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up towards the ceiling or the sky, and exhale, bring it forward. Step your right to meet your left, finding chair. Last side, guys. Inhale your left knee up, maybe interlacing your hands or going straight, opening up towards the left for that dancing Shiva. Play around. It doesn't have to be so serious. And step that left leg back, finding that high lunge. Then exhale, swimming through the left, finding goddess. And then pressing up and going to the high lunge to the back of your mat. Breathe in. Exhale, swoop your right leg forward. And then finding that dancing Shiva. Woo. There we go. Yeah. This ground is harder for me. Find stability, but I'm gonna keep trying. It's not about being perfect on here, y'all. Nice. You guys are doing such a great job. Release that leg, keep it lifted, and press down into chair. Inhale. Exhale, sink a little lower. And forward fold, sending those hips high. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Send that right leg behind you. And then pivot through center, finding Skandasana on the right. So straightening the left leg, flexing the toes. You can always move with your blocks and with your hands, bending the left, finding Skandasana on the right. One more time each side, bending the right, straightening the left. Last time on the left. And then exhale, crawl forward, frame the right foot, and listen to the change. We're gonna go ahead and step back into your high plank. Stay here for 3, 2, one, and lower halfway, doing your vinyasa. Inhale, choose your back bend, cobra or up dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. You guys just did that. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, open the mouth. Don't force it, but sigh it out. Release the jaw, release the back of the throat. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. Beautiful. Now roll forward into high plank. And then bring your right knee, actually come down to down dog. Inhale your right leg up. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Feeling something different here. Maybe drop down onto the left forearm. And then pressing your left forearm back up. Inhale, three-legged dog. And exhale, bring it not all the way forward, but just halfway in the middle of your mat. So your feet are a little bit more than the hips width distance apart. We're setting up for pyramid. Maybe grabbing your blocks. If you don't have them, you don't need them. My left foot is on the closer to the left outer edge, my right closer to the outer right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Stay here. Keep a slight bend in the right knee. Release the neck. Release the creases of your eyes, your mouth. Bump that left hip forward towards the front of your mat. And then maybe walk with your blocks, gaze up towards the front of your space, finding half moon. So my right hand is slightly more on the outer right corner, flexing my left toes towards my face, lifting my left hand leg up towards the sky. Oh no, my necklace is caught in my mic. Oh gosh, sorry guys. Lifting your left hand up. Breathe in. Then exhale, grab your left block or your left hand on the earth, finding supported warrior three, dropping your left foot down, finding that low lunge. Inhale and exhale, send that left to meet your right, finding Malasana. So heels are on the outer edges of your mat, toes are out, lowering your hips down. You rock side to side, dropping your booty down, bringing your hands behind you. And then, listen. We're going to engage our inner soles of our feet together. So it's like you're finding butterfly, but your feet are lifted. Inhale your arms up and then bring them to prayer. Keep your feet lifted. Belly is pressing into your spine. Inhale, extend your legs straight, arms long up towards the ceiling. And exhale, bend. Inhale. Exhale. I am not on solid ground right now. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Stay here. And then drop your feet down and release your hands around the outer edges of your foot. Drop your knees down towards the earth. Inhale through the spine. And on the exhale, send your chest forward, finding Baddha Konasana stretch. Inhale to come up. And then bend your knees and place the soles of your feet onto the earth. Your fingers are behind you, facing the front. And press into your heels, lift your hips up for a reverse tabletop. Oh my gosh, that breeze feels so good. Stretching the shoulders. And then from here, you're just gonna drop your hips down and you're gonna turn over and finding tabletop. You are facing the back of your space. Finding tabletop, and you're gonna press into your toes and finding high plank. Shift your heels over towards the right, finding side plank, lifting your left arm up towards the ceiling. Flexing the right toes towards your face, lift the left leg off of your right toes. It can be any amount, my friends. I'm challenging you guys today. And then maybe finding tree pose, like you're on, so bending your knee and placing the sole of your left foot on the inner right. We're playing. And then dropping your left hand down, pivoting. You're still in the side plank tree pose. Hinge forward slightly towards the back of your mat and lower all the way down. Press your left knee into the earth. Tent your fingertips and place the fingertips like slightly above where your shoulders are. Press up, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down. Release the foot from the inner thigh and finding half frog. So I'm just keeping my knee bent 90-degree angle and bringing my knee slightly more up towards the back left. Dropping my left hand and my right hand on top of each other. Dropping my left cheek onto my right hand. Pressing my left knee away from my body. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring your head back up. Press into your hands. Ooh, maybe finding a frog stretch, lifting the torso. And then tuck your back toes into hinge forward slightly to bring your knee back underneath your hips. And then swivel your heels to one side so you can come down to your glutes and then turn towards the front of your mat. Oh, okay, I forgot something, but it's okay. And just roll forward, finding tabletop towards the front of your mat, tucking your toes, finding plank. Now shift your heels towards the left, lifting your right arm up towards the ceiling, finding high plank. Lift your hips high. Sorry if you hear my necklace. Lifting your right leg off of the earth, flexing the left toes towards your face, and finding that tree pose on this side now. Keep the hips lifted. And drop your right hand down, keeping that tree pose, hinge forward, and drop all the way down. Press into that right knee, tent the fingertips, inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Dropping your right hand down, left on top. And then releasing that heel, that sole of your foot from the inner left, finding half frog. So my right knee is bent, my ankle is in line with my knee. And I'm pressing that knee away from my body, looking towards the left. Bring your torso up. Bring your hands by your shoulders and inhale, finding that stretch. Lifting up and exhale, coming down. Bring your leg to meet your left. And then bend your knees, reaching for your outer edges of your feet or your ankles or your shins, dropping your forehead down, and just pressing your heels into your glute with your hands. Finding a little quad stretch here. If you want to take it a little deeper, maybe pressing your hands into your feet to naturally lift the front of your torso, your chest off of the earth. Finding floor bow. And then exhale, slowly release. And then windshield wipe your legs back and forth. Bring your feet down. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders and move through tabletop to downward facing dog. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale your left leg up. And then exhale, bringing it middle. So we're finding that pyramid pose on our left side now. My right foot is on the outer, closer to the outer edge of the right side of the mat. Same with my left on the left side. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Releasing the lower back here. Gaze forward, maybe walk with your blocks towards the front of your mat, setting up for half moon on the left side. So my left side of my block is coming towards the outer left corner, lifting my right leg, flexing my right toes, and lifting my right hand up towards the sky or ceiling. And reaching my right hand down, finding that supported warrior three, dropping my right toes down, gazing forward. And then bringing my left knee to meet my right for tabletop. And then pivot your heels to one side, come down onto your glutes, extend your legs in front of you. Keep the knees slightly bent at first. I'm on a hill. And then inhale your arms up towards the sky and exhale, forward fold. Release the neck. Release the jaw. Remember, it's not about forehead to knees, it's about chest to thighs. Your knees are bent for this, you're still getting a beautiful stretch. Maybe on each exhale, you can start to straighten the legs more, sending the chest closer to the thighs, gazing forward. Come up, press into your hands to lift you up. Then bend your knees, placing your feet onto the mat to slowly roll yourself down. Bring your knees into your chest and just rock side to side. Keep your right knee into your chest and extend your left leg long. Breathe in. And then exhale, twist your knee over towards the left, finding a gentle twist here. And then as you move your knee through center, bend your left knee and place your right ankle on the outer left thigh on your left side. Finding supine pigeon here. Maybe leaving your foot on the ground, or you can interlace your hands behind your left thigh or your shin, flexing your right toes, finding pigeon. I'm being reminded of my humanness right now. I'm only human. I'm not perfect. Dropping your left foot down, bringing your right knee to meet your left, and extending your right long, bringing your left knee in towards your chest, compressing the outer hip. And on the exhale, twist it over towards your right. Gazing towards your left. Oh yeah, that feels nice. Great work, guys. You just did like 500 squats. And then bend your right knee, engaging your left ankle on the right thigh, finding supine pigeon. Maybe keeping that right foot grounded, pressing the left knee away, or finding and reaching for your right shin or outer thigh, inner thigh. Oh yeah, this side really needs this. We can just try our best. Show up. Try our best. Show up. Try our best, you know. And be proud of what we're offering and what we got. So take the pressure off yourself to be perfect, because you're only human, imperfectly perfect. Dropping that right foot down, bring your knees to your chest. And rock side to side again. Maybe finding happy baby, reaching for the outer edges of your feet, pressing your knees down into the earth, closer down to the earth, I should say. Bring your knees back to center. Breathe in and exhale, round your forehead to your nose. Forehead to your knees into a little ball. And then release down, extending the legs in front of you. Pull your shoulders underneath your chest. Palms are open. Splay your legs from left to right. Take up space. Bring awareness to all the sounds in your space and just breathe in. Hold at the top and breathe out. Shavasana. Start to wiggle your toes, your fingers, maybe rolling your ankles, your wrists. Bend your knees and lift your legs up towards the sky. Lift your arms to meet your legs. Keep your eyes closed and bend your knees. Try not to find any activating muscle posture here, but just kind of be like allowing the blood flow to kind of come to the middle of your body. Feeling gravity around you, the energy, the air. And then bend your knees, extend your arms long behind you. And then roll over towards your right or towards your left, finding fetal position. Taking a moment, thanking yourself for showing up, for doing the work. Gently press into your hands to come into seat. Facing me or facing the center, it doesn't really matter. Close your eyes once you're there if that feels good. Or you can keep your eyes open to be more aware of your space. Spine is long, shoulders are down from your neck, from your ears. Take a breath in and take a breath out. Gather your palms at heart center. Joining the left and right hemispheres of your beautiful body, the creative, emotional, and the logical sides that we both need, finding balance here. Bring your hands to your third eye, to the eyebrow creases, and bowing forward, grounding down your energy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for moving and playing with me, for experiencing me in my pure human self, human to human. I see you. I love you. And if you are enjoying these videos, please subscribe so you can be in the know on when new videos are being uploaded. You can also follow my Instagram account, which is also Solar Movement, to be in the updates and in the know. And if you enjoyed it, like it, comment if you have anything to say. I'm open. I'm here. Oh, yeah. Thank you for allowing me to do what I love. Thank you. Have a great day.